All right, so how's it going, lads?
Eric, when was the first time we'll chase a ball? Because I feel like saying.
To be honest, I don't think you've ever
like when I was 5 years old. I was the captain of kindergarten when I was the captain of kindergarten. I remember that one.
Well, I honestly speaking, so Kobaya. But I genuinely thought maybe we'll a ball okay homeboys.
Yeah.
What I like.
Yeah. I thought because that's your story though, right?
No, as in that recent, like when you ulikujanga homeboys and discover ball.
No, that's the thing. That's actually a story. Correct me if I'm wrong, Eric. But
of course you're wrong.
You were a journalist, a reporter for Homeboys, right? Yeah. And then G Money and John kept doing their Saturday shows. This is before it blew up, before me and then Lowton came on. And they invited you one day because of your Liverpool stuff. And you shone like a star. And then they just kept inviting you and then you became part of the football show.
Huh? Well,
now you're the main man.
That's true.
Huh?
That's true.
No, I'm talking about actually physical playing.
Yeah, I used to play in school, man. Come on.
Walai.
Yeah.
No, but like you never represented the school team.
I did.
Come on.
A couple of times.
Okay.
When they had nobody else.
Come on, man. I was
like
actually good.
They were injury ridden.
I went to uni, then I retired.
They had more injuries than Newcastle.
I didn't play in uni
at that time.
Like Kiare's touch, I would tell that she's a bola.
No. Kiare was good. Kiare at Saints, between me and him, like we had the responsibility of set piece taking.
No fucking
Wallahi.
Well, we might just like get a copy of
the only difference.
That time was thin, so
the only difference between me and Kiari at the time.
Wait, when did he blow up?
When did he blow up?
Yeah.
About?
Like you have somebody like size wise.
Size wise, I actually don't know. He went to UK and then he came back and I was like, yo, that's it.
Oh.
That's actually where. Because Naeem as well was headed that way when he was in the UK.
Cheeks.
Yeah, he came back with cheeks, and I'm not talking about the bottom ones.
Still has those.
Yeah, still has those. Fairs. There's a reason why people call him Naeem Minaj in our Bayern group. Yeah, Naeem Minaj.
Here's a Sterling vibes.
Stallion vibes.
Sterling.
Sterling. Yeah, Sterling.
But I feel like Sterling is just anatomy.
I think Sterling, I don't know, maybe he's looking for like aerodynamism or something, but yeah. The difference between when I would take a free kick or Chiari takes a free kick is if Chiari had his kuber.
That used to be a thing though in high school.
Hey, and we had Indians in our school.
Especially when you're flani.
And we had Indians in our school, so you always used to come at some point and you'd be hearing someone get asked, hey, you have.
Bazoom.
You have what? You have kuber?
But you're not as good as you think though.
I'm actually quite good.
Nah, you're not, man.
I'm really good.
I mean, in terms of like let's say Arsenal players, I would rank you like, let's say, Sanogo.
Honestly, no. There was a time I was lied to. There was a time I was lied to. Sawa. And I was lied to that by some people. I no need to drop name drops here, but I was lied to by some people that there was a possibility for trials. Sawa.
At what club?
In Greece. Okay. And
they were trying to con you, but
definitely. But you see, like what happened consequentially was I started getting very serious about it. Like I knew I had 4 months until the summer transfer window to try and get something lined up. And I started training so serious. I started playing football so religiously. And there was a time, and this is funny because Abdi, you know Abdi obviously. Abdi he's been through he knows the different players that have come through Bayer Leverkusen. Now Bayer Leverkusen at that time was like the staple name for these 5-a-side, 7-a-side tournaments. We used to win Left Foot Sports, we used to win Green Sports Africa tournaments, and like people know this is Bayer Leverkusen, even though Anacheza, that kind of stuff. And the good thing about us is that the people that came through had different settings in their careers. One was already playing at a professional club. You know, someone was playing for at a professional club in 3rd division or 2nd division Portugal. There were a couple that were already playing here in KPL and whatnot. So Abdi had that measure of this version of Zuhum compared to this version of a certain player from Posta Rangers or this person from a certain team in Nationwide. I think it was Nakumat. And even that person who went all the way Portugal and some other guys. And he was like, I think at that time, these are his words. I'm not even like trying to blow my own trumpet. because I don't think I was technically as gifted as them. Like, you know, skill, like, what's it called? Silkiness. You know, silkiness. Like Odegaard compared to like maybe Bruno or something like that, right? But he was like your work rate and your positioning and the quick thinking. That was the difference between you and the rest of those guys. Because you don't need an extra touch. You always put yourself in a position where you make the run with one touch. Like, you know how when someone gives you a pass and you don't even take a touch to control, you already give a wall pass and then you start making the run. And it made all the difference. And he was like, I swear, if you just continued and you actually pushed, you could have jumped from playing amateur football to suddenly finding yourself playing professional football. But it is what it is. Whatever happened, happened. And here we are. But honestly,
who's the better player between you and Saddam?
It's always been me. Always been me, bro. You know, Cheki, I actually used to save this guy as Saddam Eto'o, right? Because he was like the Eto'o version of Somalia.
Who's the greatest African player of all time?
Eto'o. Definitely, no doubt.
So if me, I'm being compared to Eto'o, wait, I just
No, you
Zoom
weren't.
because,
You
well...
weren't
wait,
doing too
let me
badly.
finish.
Go on.
I just saved you a Zoom because that's it.
Fair.
You saved me as Saddam Eto'o. That tells you
That's how
everything.
good you are.
Yeah.
The greatest of
If
the
I see
the
you
best
and
of
I
the
see
best.
it, if he saw me and saw Eto'o,
No, he was good. Don't get me wrong. This guy was very good.
that's it. I mean,
He was very
maybe
good. Like, his playing style as well was like Eto'o. A bit of skill up and a pale, enough for him to make
So
time for
him is
to shoot a
Eto and
goal.
you are like Jemba.
People used to call me Santi
Santi?
Cazorla.
Cazorla's like from the other day.
No,
come
perfect. Who would you choose?
on. Eto, of course.
No
Tosha.
way. No way.
They compared. Listen, they saw you. They saw Santi Cazorla.
Yeah,
Santi
they saw
Cazorla.
skill,
Sawa.
bowling.
They saw me. You
Tech.
saw you.
No.
saw me. So-
No. They didn't see Santi Cazorla. They don't like starting saying like, let's say I play like Santi, like I would call me Santi.
Yeah, I was. I did. I had it all, man. I could finish. I could shoot from long
Yeah,
range.
I would pick Eto'o any day of the week.
I could pass, bro.
But when you play
guys,
football with you for like media
there's a-
stations, you never like took us anywhere.
You know a guy.
Hey.
Hey, bro, it's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard to carry you and Lotan and
Oh yeah, by the
Gimani.
way, Ata Lotan, I don't think he used to play when he was a kid.
Yo, listen.
No.
Listen, Sadao, you see, when you play with Mohamed Salah right now,
Yes.
you'll see a difference between
He
me.
will elevate me.
Exactly. And
Like,
Mohamed
he
Salah.
did improve you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but you see,
You
if
played
Salah-
with him, and you didn't
if
improve.
If Salah comes here and plays with us, at least we'll see there's a player from Liverpool.
For sure, and we'll also play better.
Exactly. This guy who played with him, there's no difference.
Yeah.
Between us
If anything, I think you were worse.
Who?
No,
No, it's
like
not that
with
bad.
him.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, at least we're in the semis. When he left the next day, we didn't reach the semis at least.
Yeah, I didn't go the next day. I couldn't play with these guys.
But he
They
didn't
had
show.
one good player, DJ Andy.
Well,
know
Andy,
DJ Andy?
Andy.
Yeah, he's a very good player. Not
So you're not
quite
even the
at
best
our
in the
level,
squad.
but
But
it
it's
was
more like athletic because he plays basketball.
No. He's actually not DJ
No,
Andy
not
Young.
Andy,
sorry,
the-
DJ Andy, the United fan
The old one
No,
now, the
from
big one.
HBR now. So he was actually quite good. But anyway,
That time you're still in Somalia.
what are you guys having?
Coffee.
You as well.
Coffee.
You guys make me feel old, man. Make me feel like really young, rather.
What?
What?
Cause like you guys are drinking all these adult stuff.
No, there's no food to eat. I just want to eat something.
I'm just drinking Man City's tears. Lotan tears.
That's a lot.
That's the best place to start.
No,
That's a lot.
it was full, but I could only find 3 Man City players to fill up one glass.
As I'm saying, that's
Three Man
still
City
a lot.
fans.
It's actually
It's
pretty
still,
to
yeah,
see out
to
there
be fair.
crying. You know, I've never seen Man City fans cry.
Bro,
It's the
I've
first time I've seen
really
them cry.
enjoyed myself, man.
Kwanza
I
on
really
Twitter, there's this
enjoyed
guy
myself.
called Jackie, MCFC Jackie, and then Lochan. Kwanza Lochan yesterday said, I'm conceding.
There's a person called MCFC Jackie.
Yeah.
Who's that?
See, these guys who copy like accounts like CFC.
Oh, like not
Jackie.
local
Oh,
guys.
okay, not local guys.
Yeah.
Is he local?
Twitter
No,
accounts.
it's one of
Oh,
those
just-
international
yeah,
guys.
okay, football accounts on Twitter.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm just sipping on City tears, man. This is fantastic.
feel like-
I'm
But-
really
but-
enjoying
but
it.
they were robbed though.
Hii wiki
Why?
every
Well, I mean, the ref
every
played-
wiki kila mtu amero like
Yeah.
every this season everyone has had a week of their tears.
Ideally, we
Exactly.
agree that we agree that the ref
United
played.
were given a penalty that really shouldn't have been a penalty.
What game is that? Yep.
Sorry, City were given
City.
a penalty against United.
Yeah.
You don't remember
What
that?
game is that?
The whole under
City have gotten so
Like-
many calls.
Yeah,
City
yeah.
have gotten so many calls against big teams and small teams.
For
So
sure,
including
for
Man
sure.
United.
Yeah, it's unfair, but who cares?
You didn't catch that one? Small team? Okay. Never mind. But yeah, I'm good, man. I'm chilling. No, I don't drink coffee, actually. I don't get my caffeine through.
Who asked you?
I was just
We're here for football, man, not
it's just a
coffee.
conversation, guys.
That's
I don't
one
know where you're
conversation.
Speaking of
man.
food, I think I might have been wrong about rice.
getting. Yeah. Which one? Basmati or Zile Zanaim?
Decker's.
Decker's rice. Yeah. You don't get that brand here in Kenya.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know where you got it from.
Would you say,
Oh,
yo,
what
I'm your exporter, man.
Saddam,
fuck.
Importer, rather.
Saddam, would you say is the best signing of the summer?
Best? No.
I think it's too soon.
What about
I don't
you?
think-
Zoom?
I don't
Well,
think
so
it's the
far, I
best
mean, we have to have that
signing.
conversation.
So far,
it's been 14
So
minutes.
far, I think there's a very strong argument to make for him, yes. Because, you see, with the others that we were discussing, and I think rightfully brought out during our preview of the top 5 and worst signings of the summer.
No, we would like to recall that
we
list.
We didn't.
We would like to recall that list.
Rice was nowhere.
No, Rice was in there. For me, he was.
Obviously, for you because you're biased.
That day I was drunk.
There was no reason.
How am I biased? And we're coming back to my biased opinion. So
There was no fact.
are we saying the norm is unbiased?
No.
And now
Listen. There was no reason for you to choose him
there
that
was,
high.
there was.
Because, listen, me saying he is now maybe top 5 signings of the season is because of what I've seen.
Over 14
You
days.
was
No,
boss-
but,
wait, Yako-
but that's-
Yako
but
was
that's-
based on
it's
what
not
you
about,
thought.
But I get that. But it's not about what you've seen. It's about having a larger sample size. Because someone like Maddison has dropped off because of injury. You got Onana has been exposed. So that just shows it
Are you
exposes
talking,
your
about the guy with the most clean sheets in the league?
Yes. Yeah, Onana has been exposed. Onana has been exposed. So now your football knowledge has also been exposed. And that's a you problem, honestly. But you see, like he had good people in there.
He had Onana second. Wait, he had Onana second.
Yes, he was
third.
influenced. He was influenced.
By a madman.
Him and Naeem. I don't blame
No,
you.
but he has the most clean sheets in the league.
Clean sheets don't really tell the true story. Come on. Right now, you've considered the most, as in you've got the negative goal difference in both competitions.
Negative goal difference goes back to attack. Bad attack.
China goal difference. We've actually
But you've
conceded.
still
We've actually conceded 31 goals.
After 14 weeks.
in 19
That's a lot.
Across all competition.
Yeah, in 19 games
Yeah.
or 20.
Like,
That's a lot.
Like 14 is in only what's it called?
Champions
14 in
League,
no 14 in the Champions League.
In the Champions League, yeah.
That's
sorry.
five. That's 5 games.
And the Champions League is only 5 games.
6 games.
That's a lot.
5, yeah.
We
6.
played 5.
They've played 5.
By Munich, Bado.
Oh, Badu.
So
But in terms of like the Declan Rice thing, like today I was discussing it again. Eric, you keep pointing it out because now you understand what I mean. You can't look at clean sheets and goals conceded as an individual stat. Like someone can't say the other day guys were saying Rodri right now isn't better than Rice, right? Because Rice's impact is better than Rodri's for Man City. But statistically, individually, he's still better than Rice slightly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the defensive stats. But Man City are not defending as well, and that's partly because they have new players. They've
Injuries
been
as
robbed.
well.
They've been robbed for 88 million for Gvardiol. He's literally James Rodriguez centre back.
Yeah. World Cup players, bro. There's something
Yeah,
about
hype.
like when was the last time a player was signed simply because of World Cup? As in we didn't know about him
and done well.
and done well.
What is from which country?
Croatia.
Croatia.
So he was the best defender in the tournament until he met Messi.
Until he met Messi, but you know,
And then,
that
again,
happens to every
there
Messi.
was
There was a
something.
lot of hype because he was like quite young or is quite young.
Yeah.
But the thing about the defensive stats, like guys, they got like it's a team stat. Team clean sheets. I don't understand why they give the Golden Glove, by the way, to one person.
I think it should
That
be
should
like
go
all
to everyone.
the entire defense.
Absolutely, including the central defensive midfielder.
Yeah, that's true. Of course.
Absolutely, give it to
not CDM.
Yes, last
All
season,
6 should get that.
absolutely. Last season, CDM Casemiro had a stormer of a season.
Is the reason why they play Champions League this season?
Yeah,
Yeah, he had a good season.
he had a very good
Yeah.
season, and he not only did he have a good season going backwards, offensively he also got you guys goals. So he had a good season all around. David De Gea made way more mistakes than Casemiro, but he gets to walk away with the award, and now he's posting ISO emojis all around while you guys are getting slapped up. It's hilarious. You guys bring your own banter to yourselves. Mnajilete wallahi. Because in as much as they were like, I remember even the team of the season stuff came out,
Yes.
right? They said, why is Ramsdale there and he doesn't have the most clean sheets? Because De Gea was short.
Who is Ramsdale now?
Let me ask you.
He's going to get signed by Newcastle. He's going to be in Champions League.
Well,
next
I've got
season.
one name
Where's Onana going to be next season?
What do you mean?
Where's Onana going to be next
Rambos
season?
going to Newcastle. I thought it was De Gea.
No, they're looking at both. Anyway.
I think they'll get
The two that we're talking about here now.
Honestly, they should take Ramsdale.
No, I think they should
De
take
Gea would have
That's
been
an
De Gea would have been a
I think
better
they should
option.
take De Gea.
But Rambo
He
is
suits
actually
their
shit.
style, right? I guess.
No, Rambo is actually
No,
shit.
he's just a good player.
No, but it's just not
He's
that.
just a better player than Ramsdale.
He's a better saving keeper than Ramsdale, but Ramsdale is a better all-round modern keeper.
What do you mean all round?
No, he's not.
Like
All-round passing and stuff like that is better.
No, but the whatever De Gea lacks in one aspect, which is passing, he has everything else.
Maybe, I don't know.
But Rambo is actually not the
Yeah.
best at anything.
don't defend your guy.
He's
Like-
not. He's
like
not
even
Rambo
the
is
best.
not good at-
He's not
He's
even
not.
your best
Even
keeper.
statistically, last season, despite him having what on the eye looked like a very good season, on average, he was quite average in terms of the statistics.
No, he
of-
is. And you're the one who was just deluded about
No, I
it.
think he was still quite good for us, man. He
Who?
helped us score many team
He
goals.
also cost you.
Who?
Yeah, he cost us, but so did guys like Saliba. So did guys like Arteta. Arteta playing Saliba and Tomiyasu in a Europa League quarterfinal
Yeah.
when
It's
he
Europa
could have
League.
rested at least one of them.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody costs some. Like Arteta said it himself. He made mistakes last season that he wishes he could take back, but now he has to.
Even
learn
you
from them.
fans cost your team.
I don't think so.
I think
being over ambitious.
Nah, come on. There's no such thing as being
2
over
foot 7
ambitious.
nights.
You guys were.
No,
man.
you could
Come on, man.
never be over
You're
ambitious.
so sure gonna win the league.
Don't let guys like Eric get into your
Nah,
head.
you're so
Whatever
sure
you
you're
want to
gonna
do
win the
on a personal, financial, emotional, mental, physical level, bro, even social level, never feel like you could be
Yeah,
over ambitious.
you know what? All those things you said, yes, never ever feel like that. But when it comes to football, now in Arsenal, please know your level.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's get to the football now. We've spoken about a number of things, so let's get targeted. Let's talk about the big game.
Which
I think
one?
the big game would be the Man City Tottenham game, right? Because we had Saddam rightfully
I thought
said
it was United.
no. It's come on. It's the City Spurs game, and City should have been out of sight in that game. City should have been 3-1 up by halftime.
yeah.
Haaland is looking unlike himself.
I think
Haaland is looking unlike himself. Is
Yeah.
that an overstatement?
I think it should be a gross concern to City fans because they conceded 4 to
Against
Chelsea. They conceded 3 to Spurs, and they obviously drew with Liverpool.
Yeah, and they were leading against.
In
Liverpool.
November, they've conceded more than Man United,
Yeah, and they've conceded quite a number of goals against some of the other sides.
and also
as
in
well.
the Champions League. Also,
Yeah.
the entire season,
For
we've seen
example,
draws.
yeah,
I think
RB
there-
Leipzig.
I think if there is anything that stands out with Man City, I think it's the defense.
I think
I
it
think
should
the
be a
defense is-
sackable offense for you to concede more goals than Man United at this point
Shut
of
the
the
fuck
season.
up. Man United were
I
the
agree.
Man United were the most info team the whole last month.
No, you can be informed but still conceding goals.
No,
I mean,
we were most
agree on that.
informed. We only lost one game.
I have no issue with that being
whole of the
informed.
month.
Me, I have no issue with you being informed. I'm just saying.
Let's not
No, listen,
stop
let's not
triggering
go-
him
yeah.
because what happens is we get lost. And
Let's talk
I
about
still-
Man City
Let's
because
talk about
I
Man
feel
City
like-
right now. Yeah,
There's nothing on Haaland about what happened yesterday. I think Haaland, 14
because
goals.
people are saying he's been missing chances, bro.
Yo, but you see now,
And he has.
with
But he has
Alvarez,
14 goals.
I know
So-
it's crazy.
so
I
last
think he's
season,
stat padding in the Champions League, but
14 goals in the league.
oh no.
Yeah, 14 goals in the league is a lot. Come on.
Yeah.
so last season they had Gundo, and in that position they didn't really get a replacement for him. And Alvarez is not like the one who was coming to the team, he's consistent now. So no,
Yeah.
and I don't think he provides as much as Gundo used to provide.
That's
last
not his
season.
position. He's a striker.
But that's the thing. It
That's
goes back to Lowton, for example, celebrating the Kovacic signing, right? And he's half the player Gundogan is.
Yeah.
And even right now, whether Lowton likes it or not, whether City fans like it or not, Julian Alvarez is seen as a better option in midfield than an actual midfielder.
Yeah, I think Foden. It's Rodri, Foden, and Alvarez, right? I think Foden hasn't played in midfield role.
I actually
for more
don't have
than-
an issue with Foden for me because it's
No, but see,
more.
the thing, he hasn't played in that role for more than 3-4 games
Okay.
before. He's always been playing either on the right or the left, or fourth line. Like the thing with sometimes systems of play require players to play in specific position longer, and I think their current midfield only Rodri has played.
Oh yeah, they're missing
in his
someone, but
position. They're missing
Kevin De
KDB
Bruyne, of
and
course.
Yeah.
they haven't replaced Gundogan. Those like
they're
ideal
missing
world.
two key players.
Ideal world.
That was the base of their midfield.
That's the yes.
Gundo came through the goals and assists last season,
So
and
did Kevin De
big
Bruyne.
chances created.
Yeah, exactly. So now, if you've dissected a team, you've removed two of their most influential midfielders.
But
Yeah.
Saddam, we're not here today to discuss the midfield because they're still scoring a lot of goals. They're the highest scoring team in the league.
But you see, the midfield is
Despite
getting
that.
bypassed very fast.
It's getting bypassed defensively, but Rodri is still the central defensive midfielder he was last season. I think he's still performing at that
Yeah,
high
his
level.
performance doesn't
But
stop.
Position-wise,
is it
KDB
now going backwards?
KDB and
That's
Gundo are
the
keeping
issue.
more possession when they're playing together, and like
get
right
that.
now, it's hard even for Rodri actually.
No, but
like,
I
to
don't think.
defend.
But I don't think their possession stats have dropped in any way. In fact, they're
In the
high, they're
midfield.
leading. They're
In the-
leading.
Like if you look at the entire game, if you look at the entire team, the way they're holding the ball, probably it's not like as bad as we would imagine. But other midfielders are holding the ball, like specifically that area.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
you saw
know.
the Champions League when they
I
played
think
Leipzig,
maybe in transition,
when they played
they're
Leipzig,
an issue to deal. It's an issue for them to deal with it because in transition they're attacking very
because
attacking
Alvarez
players.
is losing a lot of balls.
Yes, but it's not just him.
Unlike Gundo.
No, it's not just him though. It's like the whole attacking transition has shifted because think about it. Last season they had Jack Grealish and Mahrez, right? Mahrez and Grealish, you can't say are as direct as Doku.
Okay, Mahrez was not consistent. He didn't
He
play a
wasn't
lot of
consistently
games.
in the team, but let's
Yeah.
say their left wing.
Let's talk about Grealish. Yes.
Let's talk about Grealish because
Bernardo played
they're
a
not
lot
as
on that side.
directly aggressive. They're not as aggressively direct as Doku, right? Which means maybe there's less of an onus on the midfielders to create as much because now the onus seems to be through Doku. And if you look at just the eye test, how many times do you see the ball get to Doku? Worked all the way to Doku. Doku has to beat a man.
And-
It's no surprise that when Doku doesn't have a great game, they don't have a
struggle,
great
yes.
result. He didn't have. Yes, he beat Trent a lot of times. But was there any end product against Trent?
Probably
Right?
like only once.
I mean, it wasn't up to him though. I feel like
I
It's
saw
not
he-
up
he
to
was
him.
I
doing
think he
things,
gave
but then again, the
Alvarez-
strikers are the ones who are missing.
Alvarez
chances.
missed a couple of chances
Yeah,
that
yeah,
game.
Against Chelsea, right? He didn't have the amazing game that he had against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
So what
And
I'm
also
saying
the
is
game
the
against-
onus is being shifted onto the forward players, right? Compared to like the creative responsibility being maybe a bit more balanced between the attacking players, and now the midfielders. And I think that's what's affecting them now because when they give it to the more risky players, they get caught out in transition.
What the thing with Man City, I feel like, I think for you who's trying to challenge the league, I think it should be concerning for you because
City tears.
no, it should be concerning for you right now because
For Arsenal.
yes,
Why?
or whoever's trying to win the league, you're not.
Only we're number 2, we're only a point behind Arsenal.
So I don't think, but I don't think you're competing. Point is, let me finish. The thing is, Man City, they usually.
That's funny. I'm gonna come back to
I
that
think
reaction.
I think Pep finds solution as much as things
Yes,
will.
absolutely.
Yeah, so I think you would want them to fuck up now, get exposed now, find his problems. I think the moment he gets things going, he's only 3 points away from you, right? Or 2 points.
Well,
Nobody's saying no 3, but nobody's saying.
I
yeah.
see-
I think as much as they're struggling, I think their main problem is just their defense. I think there's some lack of consistency in their back four. It's always we are Kopandehi. Like
Well,
it's so
okay.
all over the place.
you've made 2 points.
I agree with that.
You've made 2 points. I want to pick on the point that Man City can make mistakes right now. I think we go back to the season when they won the league in 2022. I want to go back to last season because 2022, that's when they started like this season.
So ended 2022 or ended 2023?
The one they won the league in 2022.
Okay,
So that's last season by one. They started the season not so well, and then they picked up, and then they won the league.
I think people could say the same about last season as well.
No, I don't think so because last season, I don't think they were that far from Arsenal. They were still number 2. The other season, they were like number 6. Spurs were like
They
number 1, 2
were
and
like
stuff.
5 points
I don't remember the
in like
narrative.
March.
No, Arsenal were
Yeah.
number 1, but they were still.
It was 8 points in
Yeah.
Feb with a game in hand.
You see,
know?
2021,
Okay.
they were.
I get what
they
you're
were
saying.
couple of positions.
No, I get what you're saying.
But I think for this
compared
season,
to-
I don't think we can say that they can make mistakes right now and then recover at some point this season because I don't think it's the same situation.
It's not.
This season, you guys are on, we are on. You remember that 2021?
And I think also other teams are on.
Yes, we lost Van Dijk, and then after a couple of matches, we started dropping. So it was Man City and no one else. You guys were not there in 2022.
And that's the point that I want to
These
make.
guys were not
I
there.
don't-
And that's the point that I want to make is that we can go back to the last couple of seasons where maybe they didn't have the blistering start that they usually have, but compared to the last 2 seasons, this season they haven't beaten anyone in the top 6 except Man United.
They're not in the top 6 right now. Oh, you mean Big 6?
Big 6.
Yeah,
Sorry.
please be specific.
Yes, technically they're 7th, but the only team that they've beaten
It's United.
is United, and they've had some notable L's this season as well outside of the Premier League. They lost, for example, to Newcastle away in the Carabao Cup.
They conceded a lot in
losing
the
to
Champions League.
nowadays losing to Newcastle away is should be normal.
We beat them with Nunes.
You
man.
lost.
Come on.
I
don't
lost.
think so. I don't
Last
think
season
so.
you lost as
No, I was
well.
just
No, there's teams
Newcastle.
that have beaten Newcastle as well.
No, but I feel like
It's not.
It's-
I think you can you know what you can expect out of
It's-
Newcastle, but
And because
it goes
for
back to
Man
the point,
City in the
they
cur-
couldn't beat a mid-table Chelsea, like spank right the middle. Of
And
the
to
table.
support
Chelsea,
your
how many
point,
teams haven't
Zoom.
beaten Chelsea?
To support.
Many. Aston Villa's beaten Chelsea.
No, how many teams haven't top teams? You haven't. He
it's
hasn't.
just us and Liverpool.
Miki Shukutwa on Wednesday, I will absolutely show you how to do it.
We'll
You
get
know,
there.
Yes.
We'll get there. But you see, like, you're not even seeing that dominance Man City in those games,
Do you think
despite the results.
it's the
Are you
treble
seeing?
hangover. Like they're not like so hungry like last season.
You know, Roy Keane was talking about it in the
Post-match conference,
post-match
post-match
analysis, and he said there's a reason why the four times in a row hasn't been done. It's not just because of like the hangover. It's also because 4 years is a long time to go, and you have to get all the transition.
That's a whole cycle.
It's a whole cycle of a squad. Because think about it, like 4 years ago, who did they have in that team?
They
You know
had
what I mean?
Silva,
They had hopefully like pretty much a completely different team, right? Like I don't think Mahrez
Vincent
was there. Was
Company.
Mahrez there?
No, Mahrez was there.
Mahrez was there, but that was like even first year Mahrez at City. You get, and they're transitioning, and to maintain that over 4 years, you need to have the signings be on point. You need to have the right chefs. You need to have the right goalkeeping coaches still be on point. You know, like when you transition from different members of the coaching staff, scouting staff as well, because people are going to come and make career moves or whatever. Like so many different variables have to come into play
Yeah.
for you to maintain that.
But don't you think
consistency.
if there is any team that does it so well, it's
It's
them?
Man City.
Yeah.
And it's
Do you-
Listen, there's no other team, in my opinion, that's gonna get the treble after Man City. After
Yeah.
like, there's
Could
not gonna
be
be
Man
another
City
team
again
So,
in, like,
so
5 years.
to suggest who else could win the quadruple, it's only them because no other team would get to that point.
Well,
in
we
the
can
first
win the
place.
treble this season, though.
No. I mean the 3 years in a row, the three-peats.
Okay.
The
Oh,
three-peats,
yeah, three-peat. Yeah.
So it's for the four-peat. Nobody else is gonna get to that position
because nobody else has been given that much power.
And 115 charges.
In terms of, listen, yeah, exactly. Like you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can sell whoever you want at any given time.
Exactly.
Like a player misbehaves and you think like, I'll come out with 50 million.
You throw him
Like
out.
you would, like, remember?
Send him out on loan, like Cancelo.
Remember, players are actually the actual assets. The biggest asset of the club is the players.
Yeah.
It's the players, of
Like
course.
having a manager who would do whatever he wants with the asset. How many clubs have those powers? None.
Exactly.
I think
And
it's
the
only
thing
Man
is-
City who are privileged to do that.
Only-
And Man City's financial ability, or rather stability, even with them having that financial stability of a whole state, a whole country,
Yeah.
it's still difficult for them. It's still gonna be difficult. If they do it, I think they will. But if they do it, it's still gonna be
In the
hard.
championship, they can win championship 3 years in a row.
That's true.
Oh, well, you have to get promoted. So they win League 1, League 2, championship.
Okay.
No, I still think as much as we think it's going to be difficult, I still think they have the team and they have the manager to be able to do
They have the
it.
experience. They have the best players, regardless of where Arsenal or Liverpool are right now,
Because
or
I-
where they will be come Jan or come Feb.
And also
They
depends.
still have the better players
Yes, and remember, as much as
Now on African players.
or Asians.
that's mad. As
Because
much,
for us, Tomiyasu's bouncing.
yeah, wow.
Spurs,
surprised about it.
Son is going, Bissouma is going.
Wow, to me
Your
that's
keeper is
going. Skiza, that's a good thing for us. Skiza, as much as we are seeing City is like we're seeing,
They're like, yes, guys are
they're going through whatever it is. They're trying to transition. They have won everything. They're still miles ahead of
So
Liverpool,
my
for
thought
example.
process, yeah, absolutely. But my thought process now, compared to like what I've learned about competing with City over a whole season,
12
right?
months. Come on.
Yeah, a whole
Experience
season.
here, 12 months.
Yeah, 12
Okay,
months.
tell me. Tell
I've
me
been
about
there
it.
3 times.
Really?
Really what?
With Man City.
Yeah,
And lost
but-
twice.
Really,
But now,
3 times.
let's-
You've really only competed with them twice.
No, he has won one and competed
And lost
twice.
2. We've lost
Man
2.
City weren't in the title race with them then,
No,
bro.
yes,
Come
No,
on.
it's because we were so good that you guys didn't like
Ngoja,
realize
ngoja, ngoja. He's
the
betting, he's
difference.
betting.
Let's not do this.
So
Let's
now,
not do
Eric,
this.
you're work on experience here.
No,
3
no.
seasons.
Let me finish.
What's
Don't
all your,
interrupt.
12 months
No,
at
no.
Wembley?
Shut up.
So
So
for 7
compared
nights.
to like how I analyzed City last season, where I'm looking for the things that are going wrong with them, now I noticed that. But I'm also thinking, okay, but how, if they will bounce back, how will they bounce back?
So-
where is there room for improvement?
Where I
because
see
for
it-
because for us, I know, yes, people have this notion that we're not as fluid as we were last season or whatever, where we don't have as much excitement, but I know where we can improve. I know where the goals can come from. I know all that stuff. So where can that be for Man City? And I think for them, it's the opposite for us. Because for them, it's their defensive solidity in transition. That's where they can improve. And you can easily see how they improve. December, see De Bruyne comes back.
No.
Yeah.
Until next year.
Oh,
he
really?
starts to run next year, January.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nice. Anyway, but like that's the point is that you know even in January they can also sign players to offset what they've struggled with this season. And I don't think they've overspent.
That's a good point you've made, Zoom, but
in the summer. Yeah, they did.
The way
They
I
did.
see
I
it,
don't think they should be able to.
the way-
No, they got who? Doku?
And
Vardiol,
Kovacic.
Oh, cheap. That's it.
those are the main guys, though.
Oh yeah.
That's only 3
true.
players.
The way I see it, Zoom,
True.
I don't think
So they still
City.
have a budget, I think.
I don't think City will be as dominant as they have been in the last 5 years, going to the next 5 years, because I think one of the biggest difference in the league between these teams and this Man City team has been probably one player for the last 5-6 years. I think KDB.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you take this KDB guy to Liverpool, the season we lose the league, I think we win the league with him. The season we lose
I kind of
Coutinho.
want to disagree.
Okay, I think it makes a very big difference.
You mean this season or another season?
The season that we lost the league by 1 point,
Okay.
2019 season,
That's happened a couple of times.
twice only.
Okay.
So, my point is, I don't think KDB, we're going to see KDB for more than 3 years from now. When he comes back, I don't think he does more than 3 years. Is that true?
Salah,
That's something?
Eric, that is very rich coming from you because
No, I'm just analyzing from his age and from the injuries.
The KDB, every single season, he goes out for like 3 months. And
No, I think this is the
No,
longest.
this is the longest, yes, but every single season, they go out.
Not every
He
season. It happened
misses.
twice and Gundogan stepped
Yes,
up.
and you see every single
And
season
Gundogan
it's
wasn't in the starting
extending.
lineup at
Wait,
the time.
and
Sada, my
for
numbers
you-
are let's say first season he goes out for a month, second season 2 months. Right now it's more than 3-4 months. It's like the age is catching up with him and the injuries.
I'm not
And also, even when he comes back, what's the guarantee that he comes back at the level of last season?
Even the World Cup, he
It's
was there
KDB.
with Belgium.
KDB, come on.
Look
I
at the
don't
World
care.
Cup.
It's
He's
KDB,
still
come on.
human.
We
He's
didn't see the
still human.
KDB that we see at the World Cup.
Absolutely.
The World Cup is different.
No, it's all difference between because he
National
put the
team-
numbers in 2018 and 2014.
Oh, no.
No, but I see what he's saying.
looking
It's hard to look for that more validity in your arguments
My point-
because of the World Cup, because you didn't see anything from other players as well.
Well,
who are
but-
good players.
Okay, but my point is, one thing that I think the other teams can be happy about is that the way we've been from 2016, because KDB since he came to Man City has been the best midfielder in the league.
Yeah.
We will not have that from let's say from 2024. And now let's say now we've got small young teams like Arsenal like trying now to build something small, something young. I think the dimension will be different now. Of course, they can have the Haalands and the Alvarez for the next couple of years, unless Madrid comes for Haaland. But I think the level the difference will not be that big now.
So
going forward.
what I think when you look for dominance, right? When you use the word dominance, what asserts dominance isn't just the subject of the matter. It's also the recessiveness of the people that are being dominated.
Yes.
You get?
Exactly.
So I think to his point, the teams around Man City now are at a better place for different reasons than they were last season. So Spurs, Chelsea, I still think they're gonna have a good season. In my
No, I
opinion.
think next season could become good for Chelsea, but this season it's quite far.
but in the big games, they're still gonna have that big club
At home.
air about them. Atakamani at home, whatever. And then you have the likes of Liverpool and Arsenal now that they're competing. They're not just focusing on one team.
Liverpool. And actually I'm happy because now Arsenal can compete, because the last time we've only been
You're
Liverpool,
happy? No,
Man City.
you're not happy. Just
No, it's because if you see last time we could only beat Man City and then they beat Arsenal, Man United and everyone else. Let's say if we beat them right now this season, then Arsenal beats them. Those are 6 points off.
Arsenal's already beaten them. That's the thing.
Exactly.
You didn't.
That's bet. No, it's away. We've not been getting points away.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing
but
for us.
I think when you
point.
compare now with the other teams around them,
obviously
is
you guys
that
beat
on
them
any
Old Trafford.
given day, you have even more numbers that can be problematic. For example, Rodri now misses the Aston Villa game. And you
And
know
Grealish.
Rodri's number.
And Grealish. Yeah.
And you know Rodri's
And Doku
numbers.
is injured.
Doku's might... Oh, yeah, he came
Yeah.
off injured.
Yeah.
So when you consider those things, Pamoja and Aston Villa's home record this season over the since the start of like December last year, it's you have Newcastle, Brighton, Villa outside of the big six that are problematic for the big
And Man
six.
United also.
And Man United.
and then
Okay, so I was waiting. But, and then the rest can show up on any day.
Yeah.
The
Like
rest can show
Wolves,
up on
the way
any
they
day.
beat them.
Yeah, and Man City traditionally have those games.
I
Like
think
a
they're more
Wolves, like a
beatable this
Brentford.
season than any other season.
I totally agree.
And
I
they're
totally
conceding
agree.
a lot of goals.
But for me, at least from the way that we beat them, what I'm liking about what's been happening in recent games is you're seeing the randomness of football affect them more and more. Like Spurs, with a back line of Davis and Emerson Royale.
Udogi.
Udogi is a very good player. Udogi is a very, very good left back.
He's very aggressive. I like
Yeah,
him.
but with a backline of
No,
Nani.
Emerson Royal and that's mad.
That's
It's mad.
sauce.
But they also have who else in midfield? Lo Celso, someone who was
He just
deemed
came out from like a long
surplus
injury.
to requirements. Exactly, and he's also scoring a goal. And they have
Good goal.
someone like Kulusevski scoring headers as they're beating them in transition. You see, the randomness of football right now is affecting Man City more than it's affecting a team like Arsenal.
It's like City don't expect to concede
And
those
even
goals.
when we played Man City, randomness was not a part of that game. There was a lot of control, there was a lot of respect. But even when you guys played them, there was a lot of control and a lot of respect. It wasn't up and down,
Yeah,
up and
yeah.
down.
It was like
a very
a
tight game.
Gung ho, like just
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
shoot.
Not like when they played Chelsea, Spurs. I don't know.
Yeah.
With United, they just full blown attack
No, they
you,
just-
but
yeah,
they
they
didn't
just-
attack Liverpool or Arsenal. And for me, that's like an admission that these are the real problems that we have. These two are the threats that we have this season.
I agree.
So I agree with Eric, but I think it's not because just that they're not as dominant as they are, but also because the rest of them,
Are
the rest
catching
of the
up.
teams around them, won't allow them to be as dominant.
Yeah, because I think if you guys were around like in 2019, you could have won the league. If you guys
But then
beat them
again,
at least.
okay,
To be honest, Eric, I think a big role of Arsenal bottling the league last season was the Queen's death.
Huh?
Yes.
How?
So obviously because she passed on, right? Our game with them that should have happened at the beginning of the season
It was moved.
was moved. So we played them three games in a row in about a month and a half. And familiarity, when you play against each other in quick succession, one of the possible issues that comes up with it is people learn very quickly and the lessons settle in very quickly. There was a time, Man United under OGS, you guys played Man City, I think in the FA Cup,
Yeah,
and the
yes,
league.
yes.
And you beat them twice.
Yes.
Pogba and Jadon Sancho
Yes.
doing some stuff and whatnot. And I think Scott McTominay scoring a long freaky
They
goal.
delayed their title celebrations.
Exactly. When you play teams in regular succession, it affects how teams set up, and I think it affects how the players themselves prepare mentally, individually, for those games.
So you blame the Queen.
Of course not.
I mean, it's a coincidence, but
I'm just saying
it's like
it's
a
a
good
co- it's-
coincidence.
it's like a,
like you not playing them at specific time
Yeah.
helped them, not you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like imagine
Being
if
in
because
their territories.
in that first half of the season, we got I think 40 something points from 50.
That was the
50
best time we could have
available
beaten
points.
them
Yeah,
during that time.
and they had a slower start. So if we had taken 3 points off them then,
Oh, that's when you beat them, though, by the way.
exactly. And yeah, you did actually. You beat them
At
1-0 at
Anfield.
Anfield.
But then again, that's ifs and buts. That could
Of course,
that
of
could
course.
go either way.
I'm just saying now with the games being spaced out, like for example, Arsenal Liverpool now, FA Cup 3rd round. See, that's on
2nd of Feb.
yeah,
January.
play-
and it's just a few weeks after the Premier League
A few
game.
days.
A
Because
few-
we play on the
few weeks,
23rd, then
yeah.
we play like at the start of the month.
6th, yeah.
So it's
Like
like
a week
10
and a
No, we
half.
play you
It's actually 10
17th. We
days.
play you
A week and a
17th.
half.
We play you 17th.
We play 23rd of
17th.
December.
17th.
We play United first and then you guess 23rd.
You play 12th United, then you play Arsenal 17th.
Then West Ham. We play before Christmas. I know my opponents.
Could you
It's
check?
23rd.
It's 23rd.
We are going to
Well
win your
done, fair
Christmas, my
enough.
friend.
17th is us.
17th is you guys. Okay.
Yeah, because we're beating them 7. That's 7 over there. So 21.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay. Wow.
At least you're going to warm up with
but
them.
What like I think
Shut the
that's
fuck up.
that's my verdict of Man City this season.
So
And
you have
I
no
think-
reason not to win the league this season.
Absolutely. I think we should push.
Me too.
We
I have
should
no
push.
reason not to win the league
and
this
I
season.
think what Roy Keane said was true. Like we look more solid than most other teams that are than both Liverpool and City.
Well, I
but
think
at
you
the same time,
I wouldn't say City, but I would say definitely Liverpool.
definitely Liverpool.
They-
But statistically, you can't argue with the numbers.
Which
we
numbers?
are more solid than City.
Which
No,
numbers?
I test
Oh.
no. I test no.
That's crazy.
I didn't like your second half though against. Who did you play of the
There's
weekend?
the season there's a
we
bunch of
didn't play out
games
of
you
second
played.
gear.
There's a bunch of games you played
Yeah,
where you
like
were shit.
people keep
Unlike
pointing
City.
out. People keep pointing out. 'Cause I got heavily attacked for my tweet around Liverpool after that was my reaction after the Liverpool Fulham game.
I saw it.
I agreed with
We'll
it.
see on 23rd.
And my issue
It's
is
fine.
my issue is like guys pulled up Arsenal numbers against Fulham at the beginning of the season, but that was how many months ago? How much more has the team gelled? Kai Havertz hadn't looked lost at that time.
It's only
now
2
he's
months.
now he's looking less lost. You know, Declan Rice started that season.
Nice choice of words.
Declan Rice started the season with a foot injury, and now he's a monster.
on, man.
He's a monster. He's literally a
was
monster.
okay at the start of the season.
We agree. I think Arsenal are above Liverpool in terms of a lot of things. Like going gung ho with teams. I think when you guys are winning, like you're winning comfortably.
What I like is that
As
Liverpool,
opposed to like Liverpool, I think it's so easy to go. Like game at Fulham, for example, you're at home. You have no reason
Fulham are
to.
not easy. Come on, say the truth.
No, but
they're not
Fulham
an
are
easy team.
I don't want to talk about Fulham now.
Yours was away,
compared
right?
to Fulham at the beginning of the season. That's different. It's a different stage of the season.
I expect us guys to concede more than 2 goals because of Keller. Like I told you guys last week, I would prefer to play Adrian. I think Keller makes a lot of mistakes. I think like the second goal, he should be able to save that one. And I think he's going to play the next 2 games.
All right, so we're here. We're talking about Liverpool.
I think Alisson.
Okay, so we're talking about Liverpool.
Yeah, Arsenal, Liverpool because
So
it's
now,
a straight
another
charge.
point. Yeah, fair enough. Another point to Liverpool's approach, right, is that not only was that Fulham, but let's be real. You're not scoring 4 bangers after bangers after bangers in one game, week in, week out.
Of course.
And something I learned from last season's experience challenging for the title is good vibes and good attacks.
You learned a lot last season.
That doesn't
just vibes.
sustain a challenge.
Yeah, that one is exciting.
Yeah.
But that doesn't win you
It's
the
gonna
league.
fizzle out.
It doesn't win the league.
Sindio.
Yes.
Like the defense is sorry. It's what everybody's been reiterating this whole week. Not, Sir Alex Ferguson's quotes, but it's also been said again by people who've won the title. Roy Keane, Micah Richards, these other guys.
I agree.
Owen Hargreaves. They're saying, yeah, Arsenal is not exciting, and Liverpool are.
But it's harder.
But it's harder to win it on good vibes and attack.
It's way harder to score against Arsenal now than
That's true.
than for example Liverpool. I think it's easier. It's easier because one, you have Trent, who is extremely good going forward. I think the best.
Fantastic. Probably the best.
Like he is
You have
the
to
best.
say he's
The good
best.
things
But the
supersede the
same
bad
game,
things.
the same game, Iwobi will do something on him. You're like, what the fuck was that? And then the same game is gonna score 2 worldies to win the game.
We're scoring teams right now like Arsenal last season.
That's the thing. Like you cannot. That's not how to win the league.
But you see the issue. Yeah, I know. But you see the issue is we are yet to be like, let's say, to reach our best point, and I think we're still like improving day by day.
It
but
starts with the back.
yeah, you see, Saddam, we can only improve from where we are. At least, despite playing the way
No,
we're
stop being
playing.
humble. Yeah.
No.
It's also stating the obvious.
Yeah, but you see,
stating the obvious.
despite
I
playing,
can say that.
despite playing the way we're playing, despite playing the way we're
As
playing,
seventh.
despite playing the way we're playing, we're still
Okay.
getting the points on board.
No, fair.
For now, 3 points.
Obviously,
But
it would be a
was
mistake
us.
for me to say that I can look at City and where they can improve and not do that for Liverpool. That's being biased.
of course, there are many places that we can improve right now because we've lost
Yes.
only 1 game
Yes.
this season in the Prem, and I think this game that we played this week and the game that we played in the Europa League, we expect a lot of goals to be scored in both ends.
Yeah.
Because right now, Matip's are in
And
that
that's not a
game.
good thing.
No, but you see, yeah, it's not a good thing, and I've been telling you every single day. We don't have a 6, but still we're doing the job the way we should be doing it for now. We're not getting, we're not winning like, let's say 4-0,
It's-
3-0.
Can you
1-0.
agree? It'll be harder for you to challenge than Arsenal.
You see, the best thing right now at this point, we're not challenging Manchester City. We're challenging Arsenal. That's easier than challenging Manchester City. City are always flying out.
That's the thing, though. Technically, statistically, it wouldn't be.
If you give me
except for the experience point.
Saddam,
That's it.
if you give me a team to challenge between these two, I'll take Arsenal any day.
Of course.
Yeah,
but
obviously,
that's
I
because of Man
would.
City's
Everyone would.
success.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. When I'm.
And they
doing
were
a
playing. We're not very far. We're not far behind them. We're only a point behind them, and we're here to play them at Anfield in the coming 2 weeks. I mean, that game actually say a lot because I think we should win that game traditionally at Anfield.
Yeah. But then again, last season you did
You
it.
drew.
Well, last season we were bad. Come on, Saddam.
Yeah, you're so.
And
bad.
we're better.
You are absolutely good
No,
last season.
they're actually
as in
better
we're
now
better
defensively. Like that's the thing. Like you have to Kubali.
Well, but
There's something different about
they're
Arsenal
better
now than last
defensively,
season.
and also us guys, I think we're better offensively than last season.
But you see, no. Listen, you need to agree with one thing.
You still need
They are-
No, I agree with your point.
Wataru
I agree with-
Endo
I agree with your
screamer
point.
to
We don't
get
need
you out of jail
They don't need
yesterday.
Wataru Endo to play against you guys if McAllister is available for the
You
whole game.
better not, because Rice will eat him up.
Come on.
Well, we'll see.
Rice would eat up McAllister and
You see, you're
What's
talking, but you
horrendous?
see, we'll see on the pitch that day at Anfield.
Remember, we'll see.
I can
we'll
also
see.
say no. I
What's
can
the
also
point
say
of coming here. Then
no,
we could always just see.
No. I can say also, Soboslai will lead you guys.
Come on, Soboslai is not.
We didn't lose to Manchester City.
Soboslai couldn't even eat Trossard, and he's half his size.
We didn't lose to Man City. So what can I do?
Enzo has more goals than Soboslai.
That's not true, because we can check the app right now, and I'm sure they both have one. So how can you say he has more?
Enzo.
Enzo has 2. He scored a penalty as well.
Which
Brighton.
penalty?
Against
How
Brighton.
many goals did he score yesterday?
Huh?
Scored 2.
So that's a pity penalty, Basi.
Wait.
No, hakuna kitu kama
You're defending
Our
Kai Havertz
statistics are statistics.
and Rashford. I see where you guys are coming from.
Awesabu penalties.
No. Listen, I mean,
because then we take half of Mo Salah's goal.
What do we have? 3/4?
3/4,
take half
bro.
of Musala's goals. Then I'll come with Jota's goals, and Jota and Nani and
So let's go
Nunes
to-
goals. But listen, I mean, Saddam, Zoom, we can only preview the game and predict what will happen, because you may be good, but coming to Anfield is a different situation.
No,
I mean, we've seen these guys coming to
and I
Anfield
respect
when
that.
they're very good, and we beat them 7. We've
I
seen
was
Manchester
looking
City
at-
come to Anfield when they're flying and they still
lost.
lose.
No, I get it. I've looked at the next 5 games for Arsenal, and there's Luton, Brighton, Villa,
Quite easy
Liverpool, like games in my opinion that we should be winning.
Yeah.
Right. But I still think we'll get 13 out of 15 points, because a draw at Liverpool is very realistic and a very good result.
Well,
A
you're,
draw
you're
at
allowed
Anfield
to
is
say
a
that at
very
this
good
point
result.
because of where you're playing.
Him saying
Yeah.
I'm going for a draw at Liverpool.
Yeah.
Says a lot about your team, because you're
Of course, they're flying. They're playing well right now. I mean, they're ahead of us. I mean, I expect him to say that. I don't expect him to say they're coming to lose again.
Oh my God, times have
But
changed your life.
would you be surprised if we beat you?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't expect you guys to. I would be surprised.
You'd
of
be
course.
surprised if we beat you.
Of course.
So you look at your team go helter-skelter with Fulham. Iwobi and not even Palhinha was there, right? And you're thinking, wow, Fulham wametutandika hapa. They've
We were
scored
missing the
3
best keeper
goals.
in the league, come on.
Wait, Fulham wametupeleka mbio at Anfield, but Arsenal, if Arsenal beat us, ooh,
The same
that's a
Arsenal
surprise.
couldn't beat Fulham.
Come on, man. You see that you're already going back into the bias.
No. My point is, listen.
I get it. You're
we
just
were-
a football
no,
fan
no,
and you're passionate. I get it.
We were missing the best keeper in the Premier League. Come on, you cannot say that.
But
2 goals that Fulham scored, Arsenal should be able to say that.
Best keeper on paper is Onana.
We'll talk about Africa when you come
On
back.
paper. On paper.
But listen, my
On
point
paper.
is, we're missing the best keeper in the Premier League, so we were not at our best on that day.
Is your defense that fallible that just because Alisson... You see, remember
Did
what
you-
I was saying?
did you
Saddam,
wait?
wait. So remember what I said 2 weeks ago? Just on this show. I said the main difference between Liverpool and like guys like Chelsea or Newcastle and them, like their defenses, is their keeper. Because statistically, you should be conceding the same amounts that Chelsea concede. You should be conceding the same amounts as Brighton. But Alisson saves your asses.
Well,
You know what would be a better solution?
What?
Stop letting him be attacked. Stop
Okay.
exposing him.
How can you
the
let
Fulham
that?
game?
How can
Wait,
you
the
let
Fulham
that-
game.
How can you let that
Like
happen?
minimize it. Minimize, not
okay,
fully.
The Fulham game, was it a goalkeeping issue or was it a defensive issue?
I think 2-1. I think one Salah loses is man like the first goal. That one is
do you have a
entirely on
goal? Do you
Mohamed
have a
Salah.
goal that you would say it's because of the keeper?
Hey, the second goal now, that one keeper now should be saving those goals. Come on, a lot of keepers should be saving those goals.
That's easy to say.
But
Well,
if it's not a direct,
Alisson
I'm not
also has
saying
a
you see like
mistake
the
in
first. You see like the first goal. Like I mean, I blame the players, Mohamed Salah, and then there's a midfielder there. I think it's McAllister or Szoboszlai. I think Szoboszlai. Those two. The second one, it's him. Come on.
Yeah, but
The other one-
the
other
goal,
one, I think
the goal you
Matip
guys
also.
conceded against Haaland in the City game was Alisson's fault, and maybe you should have even conceded even more.
Well, yeah, like I said here last week, I think Alisson also has got his bad days, especially when we play Manchester City. That game entirely, it's up to him. That goal that we consider against Manchester
Let's
City.
move on to.
So we carry on, and we're gonna do a Man United Chelsea combined 11 for the big game, but Chelsea won, Man United lost. So you guys didn't watch the Chelsea Brighton game?
I watched highlights.
I watched some
saw the
parts of the
first
Chelsea
goal.
Brighton game, and I will say that Chelsea mostly took advantage of Brighton's inability to defend set pieces, but also at the same time you could notably see that this was not a full strength Brighton. There was no Kaoru Mitoma. I don't think Solly March.
Mitoma's
played
on the
that
bench,
well.
though.
He was on the bench.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
he
feel
didn't start.
like with Brighton, they've always. I don't know. It's more of like a system. They
Lewis
would-
Dunk wasn't there, for example.
Yeah,
You
maybe
got-
maybe so many players, but I feel like also Chelsea started off so well.
But they scored 2 set pieces that were routinely the same.
Yeah. It's crazy. Just stupidity. Gallagher gets
Yeah, Mitoma
red.
came on for Buonanotte.
Yeah, Gallagher gets a red and then the game changes completely. I mean, I'm great to them. They had to fight with a less man, but like.
Was that Enzo's first away win in the league?
Away win in the league? Fucking hell, is it
away
true?
win?
Could be
They
less
were
than
home.
3. Oh, they're playing at home.
At Stamford Bridge, yeah.
Well, they rarely win though, even at home.
Damn,
I'm sure
his
Jafika.
fourth, fifth
I'm
win.
sure Jafika 5 wins.
that's insane. Considering he's been here for like what, 11 months?
I think he's still a very good bowler, man.
There was a
Wow,
break.
I think he's- I
There was
think
a
he's
summer
beautiful
break.
bowler. Do you guys remember Ever Banega
Yes,
from
of course.
Valencia?
Yes.
I think he's so similar to him, like a similar style.
Yeah, I think he's just surrounded by very inexperienced players.
Yeah, no, very shit player.
Like Sterling.
He is their best player
Who? Sterling.
on paper.
Sterling.
Yes.
Ama Enzo.
If you watch the game, Sterling
Sterling, yeah.
is the most effective player.
Kama ukimwangalia mtu kama Mudryk, the more you watch him, the more you realize
Yeah.
his football IQ haiko.
What about-
Jamani speedster.
Yeah.
What about Noni?
Huh?
Madueke.
Madueke is actually a good player.
I don't know.
I
don't
actually
watch
read
him.
comparing
Madueke
to
higher.
Anthony.
I swear Madueke is higher than Anthony.
That's
and
the
he's
thing. It's a
higher
very
than-
low standard where he comes from. You know?
This is like League One football.
Did you guys know Trossard is the same age as Rashford?
27, 26.
I mean, Trossard looks old.
What?
Yeah. Trossard looks older than Rashford.
Isn't that crazy?
How does he look older than Rashford? How?
I don't know.
He looks young. He looks
I think it's
normal
because of his
age.
eye bags.
No,
he has eye bags. So he looks like he never sleeps.
Yeah.
It's you guys who don't move on from Rashford. He's no longer young. Come on, guys.
Let's do the combined 11. Keeper.
No, I want to talk about the problems at United. You guys only lost 1-0, which flatters you.
Like you.
We only lost 1-0 because they only created one chance against us.
Yeah.
But they created many against you
Oh
guys.
yeah, we defended more chances.
So
You see-
why do you
you see-
think your players are struggling like this, bro?
I think there is something fundamentally wrong with the club. I don't think, maybe we don't know yet. I think there's something. I think it's how we train. I think there's something. It's the energy levels, the way we are playing, not even tactically. It's like we rarely win 50-50s. Like us actually conceding that one goal
Is
is
alhamdulillah.
no. Like yes, alhamdulillah, we did try and defend. We did, but like sometimes, if we didn't concede a goal game initially 0-0, I would be like, we really defended well.
But you created nothing.
Listen, you take the positives.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
have said we defended really well, but then again, the goal is a typical Bissaka kind of goal that we would
Bissaka?
concede. Yeah, 'cause-
One Bissaka.
yeah. Leaving you like someone running behind you, basically.
But they worked that ball well, so well.
He's
Wally pass, and
he-
that's not even how Newcastle score their
listen.
goals.
But that's how we concede with Bissaka on the right. Like
Oh my God.
the number
You
of
guys,
times.
like, I'm smamo.
No.
When we talked about why you guys conceded Stewie how many goals and Stewie how many games in the
Bissaka was
Champions
out.
League, you guys said one Bissaka was out. Now,
Apana.
now it's a Dalo issue again.
No, listen. Wait, you're not listening to me.
I am.
You're
I'm
not
trying
listening
my
to
best.
understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I'm saying
It's off day.
Bissaka when we considering a goal that Bissaka cost us, he is usually the one that someone runs behind him. Like 1v1, I rarely talk about him being beaten 1v1
tackle
and
success
then
is good.
like whatever. See now the way Trent gets rinsed by players 1v1.
Yeah.
Like Bissaka, that is a myth.
Apart
but-
from United players.
But the idea that losing your man, someone running behind you and scoring a tap in, that happens a lot with Bissaka. He does that. Sometimes he plays players onside. I think it's like a typical Bissaka kind of mistake.
Those are the mistakes that he
But
makes.
I'm not like solely
He's good.
blaming him.
He's good
but I
in
feel like
tackling, but that is his weakness now.
that has been his weakness for the longest time. But like also looking at the whole, like this is Man United. We have a 19-year-old on the left. We're trying to depend on Martial. If it's not Martial, it's another kid. We have Pelistri on the right, who's also his fast. Like he's 19 as well.
Like in Pelistri, he's still like a Champions
Yeah, I'm saying
League.
like the people
Those
that we are
chances.
trying to make things work with are like absolute kids. On the other hand, it's either kids or guys who like wamechoka ball. I think
Rashford.
McTominay, I think Martial,
let's talk about
I think
Onana choking a ball.
Rashford. Sorry?
Rashford.
Why is Rashford allowed to choke on a ball on the pitch, but Sancho is not allowed to choke on a ball in the training ground.
No, listen. These are two completely different situations.
All right. So have you guys heard the phrase, "You play how you train"?
Yes.
All right. Can we say now, objectively speaking, that Rashford is playing like shit? Can we say that?
Yeah.
By that statement, then, doesn't logic dictate that he also trains like shit?
No.
What about respect?
No, listen. Oh, you're mixing two things here. You can train like shit.
And respect.
No one can blame you for training like shit. So, but if you're constantly coming late for training,
and that's the only issue you think that's happening.
That was Sancho's problem. He was constantly coming late for training, late for meetings. Yes,
it's always late.
It's all right.
Yesterday,
it's very difficult for you to call out someone for playing badly.
Yesterday,
even Maguire, for example. One second. With Maguire, for example, when how many interviews has Ten Hag defended him?
A couple of them.
Almost all that up until probably transfer, when he wanted, like, maybe he generally wanted, like, he thought it would have been a good for him as well to, like, move on, right? But we've never seen Ten Hag question Maguire's commitment or indiscipline, or he's not playing well. It's very unfair to say someone is not playing well.
There's no talent, but he gives his best.
Yes, but now when it comes to, like, things to do with indiscipline issues, that has to be called out. And I think Sancho was an indiscipline issue. That's different. Like Rashford can play like shit. How many Martial anatembeanga, sio? But maybe he comes on time in training.
Rashford tracking back.
So now, obviously, the Sancho issue is well in.
That's a different. I wouldn't expect.
He went and decided to play Diogo Dalot at left back, and he left out Varane.
Where was Luke Shaw?
He was playing as left centre back.
So he's left out Varane. At least someone you guys would deem is a world-class center.
No, listen. Is Varane old or not?
But now he has an issue. Now he has an issue with Varane. And apparently, from what I read, it's something petty.
No, I'm not gonna listen.
I don't know what it is yet.
I'm not gonna. Hizi kapo hivi inaweza defend speculations that are not factual. So
what's the source?
Yes.
It's actually from this guy. What's the
Samuel
United? The United content creator. Main guy.
Content creator.
Yeah, the YouTuber.
What?
Mark Goldbridge.
You so seen Mark Goldbridge?
Yes, he would have gotten it from these other guys.
You're getting it from like the Athletic.
It's the same as name saying, okay. I got it from the Athletic.
Okay,
come on, man. If you get from the Athletic, you will get it, Pia.
Yeah, we can't defend. I can't defend that because it's on basis. The reason with Varane has played.
Yes.
Varane has played and Varane has been shit.
Yes.
And he's always been injured.
But surely he's a better option than having Luke Shaw at left
Clearly
back.
not.
At left centre back. Wait. Surely he's a better option than having Luke Shaw at left centre back and then having Diogo Dalot at left back.
No.
Surely that's a better option.
No.
Surely better.
Varane was on the bench.
That's
the
way.
Was he on the bench?
Varane, yes, he was on the bench.
Yeah, he was. Surely that's a better option.
No. I'm not.
Varane and Maguire and Luke Shaw rather than Maguire, Shaw, Dalot.
No. I trust the manager. So
what?
I trust the manager. Listen, I trust the manager.
How has he earned your trust?
He had a good first season.
Here we go.
How good was that though? You guys made it fourth.
Wait,
considered 7-6 away.
To be realistic, he finished third, and he had a trophy. If we're gonna talk here, to be objective,
I don't think you are happy with the performance.
No, I can't be happy. Listen, this is the thing, right? He's a new manager. First season, I saw what I saw, and I believed in the vision.
What vision was
You
that?
were lied to. Because yesterday, you guys had 8 shots to Newcastle's 22.
Guy,
It's 8 and 22. What's the difference?
come on, Saddam, man.
You had one on target. You had one on target, right? And
that's all 14
They
difference.
had 41.7% possession. For example, Newcastle had 712 touches compared to Man United's 545, and they had
700. Okay, 700. What's the difference?
522 passes compared to United's 366.
And
they had 7 corners. You guys had 3. And they still out-tackled you and outran you. Like, why? What is there to see here?
Zoom and they played Champions League this week.
Yeah.
Galatasaray.
Yeah.
You guys were winning that game 3-1 up.
And then they bottled it.
I mean, it's mistakes, individual errors.
No, listen.
It's not a coaching problem. It's an individual error.
I want Saddam to speak the way he speaks on Twitter because I think when you come here, you're a different person. On Twitter, you attack your team, you attack your players.
Yeah.
But when you come here, you
Kobe
put a
Maino,
pass.
Skinner ameachwa peke yake.
Please, wear your Twitter cloth right now.
I can listen. Champions League, individually, we were removed by one man.
You're always ranting on Twitter, but here you're like defending them.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm defending the manager. I've never. Well, the manager is to blame.
All right, well, attack
We
this
are
point.
using whatever we have on board. Listen, whatever we have, whatever resources we have, Atenag is doing the best he
So
can.
you think the manager is getting it right? Listen, Ange Postecoglou at Spurs, the game they played Man City, that's like Tottenham beating.
I wanted you to say that. Beautiful. Ange got injuries. The last 4 games he's lost 3, has drawn 1. Sawa. Sisi, we got an injury from game week 1.
Wait.
Those are not like the
Yesterday,
listen.
yesterday you tweeted, 22 hours ago, you tweeted, Ange Ball is beautiful to watch. He's doing this
without like
Emerson Royale, without Pape Sarr,
context of that tweet.
with
let me
Ben
explain.
Davis at left.
Let me
Man
explain.
City.
He's doing that at City away.
Away.
You guys got outplayed
At Old Trafford.
Why can he do this with guys like Lo Celso?
Can I explain?
Yeah, of course. Let me finish my question. Why can he do this? Make a United fan say Ange Ball is beautiful to watch. Why can't Ten Hag do that against Newcastle?
Listen, it's beautiful to watch, but it's horrible to support. I wouldn't want to be a Spurs fan. Because
that's crazy. Because they're ahead of you guys
let me. It doesn't matter.
It does.
No, it doesn't matter.
Let me ask
we'll
you.
get
Points
there.
on the board.
Let me
matter.
ask you,
Exactly.
we have 24 more games. Relax.
Let me ask you, Saddam.
I'm finishing above Spurs. Me, I'm more worried about such nonsense.
If Man City come to town, what do you want? Enjoy the game on 3 points.
I want 3 points.
Did you get the 3 points?
No. I want 3
Did you even
points.
get a point?
Listen, we are in a funny situation right now in terms of player availabilities and everything. So, you have seen.
How many players are you lacking, Kwanzaa?
Wait, last season when we had a majority of our players fit, you saw us. So, we were third. We were the second most successful team in the league in England.
What?
We were the second most successful team in England with our available players. So, you on the other hand, you have less injuries now than before.
We're not comparing our teams right now.
Exactly my point.
We have
So,
our own problems.
no, we have triple the injuries you've had.
That's not true.
Yeah, we have more than 13.
No, that's not true. You don't have more than 13.
I can tell you, no.
Let's count right now. Let's count.
Wait, since season Ianze, we had that many injuries. I'm talking about.
Let's look at this game that you guys lost over the weekend, or the last 2 games. Galatasaray and then the game you lost against Newcastle.
Galatasaray,
missing?
Galatasaray and all the Champions League games was simple. Someone played against us, which was Onana. Onana cost. Like, you cannot. Like, it doesn't matter.
He didn't play against you all the games. Was the game he saved you? That penalty that he saved at the last minute?
That is the only game he played.
Copenhagen.
That's the only game. The first game against Bayern Munich. Wait. First game against Bayern Munich, alitupatiana bao mbili. Second game against Galatasaray, we were 2-0 up, alitupatiana. Third game against Copenhagen, akasave penalty. Fourth game against Copenhagen, akatupatiana.
Yes.
The game ya juice Galatasaray, akatupatiana.
That's a very good point
like
you've made,
actual
Saddam.
errors that
You see?
it's not a defensive problem or a coaching problem.
Let me now come to your point. The guy that you support the coach, and the coach is the one who keeps playing him every day.
And he keeps signing them.
Exactly. And he's the one who should be improving
He signed
him.
Sofiane Amrabat. He signed what did this guy? Bayindir. He signed.
Why not play
Højlund.
Bayindir?
He signed. No, he has Victor Lindelof, who he deemed more important than Harry Maguire. He's the one who signed Sergio Reguilon. Like, he has all these players who last season were starting players for you.
No, things that who's coming from injury from there?
Rafael Varane.
Regular is coming from injury. Varane is coming from injury. Relax. How
Højlund
many?
is his player.
All those players are coming from
Amrabat is
injury.
his player.
But the players are coming from injury.
Saddam,
Look,
we're
too
not getting to
realistic,
that point.
Kidogo.
Let's go back to the weekend. How many players were missing from that game?
A lot.
Not
A lot,
don't say
to the
lot.
point.
Let's go step by
through
step.
it. We have time. Let's go through it.
Tell us the players.
Lisandro Martinez, because if he's there,
Okay.
wait,
He's been missing this whole time.
if Lisandro is there, Luke Shaw plays left back, Dalot plays right back.
Stop
So that
connecting
one
points fast.
injury,
Centre back.
wait, that one injury has completely changed our whole back four.
That's not our point.
Oh,
Stop
so that
connecting
applies
points.
when Lisandro Martinez is injured, but not Saliba.
No, don't make it about you. Relax.
No, I'm just saying.
So no, don't make
It's
it
a
about
fallacy.
you.
It's
Don't
a
make it about
fallacy.
you.
No,
We're
no.
talking about United, yeah.
Tell him not to
It's not-
connect
it's not
points
the
like that.
right-
Let's
you
first go
can't.
players by players.
Yeah.
You said Lisandro Martinez.
But
That's one.
I'm
That's
telling you
one.
about the
Let's go to-
consequences.
let's
Let's
go
go
to
to number
Saddam.
two.
It's
Let's
not
go number
hard.
2. Saddam.
Saddam, let's go to 2. Let's go to the second one.
That specific game,
No. In general.
in like how many players have been injured since the
No.
beginning?
No, that
Are
weekend.
out.
The players were out of that match.
Are out. Yes. Are
Of
out of that
Newcastle
match.
game on Saturday.
We had Lisandro Martinez,
Lisandro, yes.
obviously, Casemiro,
Casemiro.
Mason Mount, Højlund was injured,
He was on the bench.
He was on the
but he
bench.
was injured.
But he was on
If
the
you look
bench.
at the bench, you can play the game.
No,
can play the game.
listen to
It
me.
means you're an option.
Yes.
He got injured the previous game, so he couldn't start
But
this
the
game.
match they scored.
Doesn't matter.
No, we're not
He
getting
he
that
also
one.
came on. He also
Three
came on.
players.
61st minute.
Exactly. Ushafika mbele. Na unasema hapa 11 12 players.
No, I'm talking about total 11, 12.
total amount of
Those
injuries.
are
Everybody
three
has
players.
total
Kila
amount
mtu
of
kuna
injuries.
injuries. We've got
Yeah.
Thiago, Konate's
Ah.
out, sijui nani.
Kwenda.
Alisson is out, Jota is out.
Kwenda.
You're not the only team in kuna injuries.
Kwenda. How do you
Retire at that
guys?
point.
The thing is, it's fine.
Even Man
considering-
City are missing KDB.
Considering
See, you're mentioning
people's
one
injuries.
players.
Wait,
I'm mentioning the whole team.
No. Even
Those are
Arsenal.
It's not
10
fair.
Brunos.
Yuri and Timber. Like everybody's missed players out. These
One
guys
player.
have Thiago Alcantara until
Thiago was injured like
January.
2012.
How long
Umoja,
has he
ukwele
played?
mawongo.
Skiza.
And the end of the
Skiza.
What the fuck? Alumia 2012.
Bucketic,
What we're
Jota is
trying to
out.
say
Kwanza Spurs.
is that you can't blame the shit performances you guys are having just on injuries, because other people have injuries as well. These guys lost Nick Pope in that game,
And they have Sancho playing FIFA outside.
and they have 2 keepers on the bench, 2, which means they don't have numbers. I want numbers. So I don't understand. Like, are the United players not better?
Why do
than
you defend
Newcastle?
that coach
Yo.
every time?
Are you telling me? Wait. Are you telling me? Let's look at the bench of. Are people like Matt Ritchie, Karius,
Bola.
Amadou Diallo, Ben Parkinson, Paul Dume, Emil Kraft, Lewis Hall, Alex Murphy? Are they better than the United bench?
Who are those?
Who the fuck are those?
Those are actually good players, by the way.
Look at your bench. Look at your bench. Look at your bench. Your bench has guys like Reguilon, seasoned Premier League pro.
Taking a bond goalkeeper plays for them.
Sofiane Amrabat, World Cup star. Donny van de Beek, Champions League star. Rasmus Højlund, next to Haaland. Anthony, 100 million. Victor Lindelof. Like, what?
Euros
What is the
top
issue
scorer.
here?
Oh.
But Rafael Varane, World Cup.
World Cup
Mr.
winner.
Champions League.
And the last one?
Sergio Reguilon.
Spurs Champions
Yeah.
League final.
I mean, you see, the thing
Why?
is,
Why? No, I'm not asking you why your
Bro,
results are this. I'm
this-
asking
this
you
is a whole
because
team.
losing to Newcastle, you can play well against Newcastle and still lose. You can play well against anyone in this league and still lose. Why are you guys playing shit?
I think
Kobe Mino, you called him Melanin Perlo? But he touched the ball less than
Are you calling him what?
Melanin Perlo. That's what you called him.
yeah, he is. He is like what do you mean? What are we debating?
Forget about that point.
Why does he
Continue
have
about
to
being
play?
shit.
Why does he have to play? Why can't you guys play seasoned pros? Guy, when shit
Amrabat.
goes south,
The future-
when shit
the
goes
future
south,
is
you
Mino.
look for stability.
Why did you send Amrabat?
It's World Cup hype. The same
Then
reason
play
why.
Mat 6.
The same reason why they signed Enzo. The same reason why
Like, you can't convince me McTominay is a better option than Amrabat,
he is.
No, he's
Oh no,
not.
he is not. It's mad.
and you can't convince me that Luke Shaw at centre back is a better option than Lindelof.
But
You can't. You can't. I'm sorry, you can't.
maybe he was injured. Maybe he has a knock. Maybe Narisha.
How long? Let me
convenient.
ask you. How long are you going to give this manager now? Because things are.
I'm giving.
not looking so
Listen, no, things are not so bad.
Shengia, by the way, Sacris
You
started.
listen,
Things are not so
bro.
bad.
Listen, we were the most informed team before Tuchapwe. Like, why would you want to suck
Every team has got that period every season. Come
after?
on.
Listen,
So
before.
now, you guys have lost. You played 20 games. You've lost 9.
Even
wait,
Burnley
wait,
at some
you've lost
point.
nine.
Wait. You know the thing.
That's almost half.
Even Burnley at
You
some
guys are
point
very
is like the most formed team in the league.
sensation. You like sensationism, eh? Last season, after how many games? After 13 games, last season, we had 23 points. This season we have 24 points.
So it's an improvement.
Yes.
No.
Last
You see-
season, wait, let me finish. Can I finish?
No, before you
No,
continue.
you're not. I have to finish. Shut up. Last season, after 23 games, we won 7 games. This season, we've won 8. Last season, after 13 games, we scored 18 goals.
How many had
This
you lost?
season-
How many had you lost? How many had you lost after 13 games? Or 14 games, rather?
Haiko hapa.
Oh, really?
Me as a tunataka nimpeni. You see,
Just
they may
wins.
be on the same points right now, but you see, last
But-
season was different.
Of course.
23 points last
Eric,
season.
of course. Why are you indulging him in this?
No, we've lost
That's-
6
this
now.
is what he wants. He wants to bring out these stats to make it
We
seem
don't like these
things
stats,
are
but
okay.
they-
No, but
No,
see,
it's not
we
about
can't admit
liking
this
them or
point.
not.
Oh, no.
It's about relevance,
That is-
Eric. It's about relevance.
the fact of the matter is, I'm giving you the facts. You would want,
We've
you
rejected
will
your
say,
facts.
the facts are facts, bro. Numbers do not lie.
Yeah, but you see, you are playing them at the wrong place.
I think in another stat you can't forget, which is very important. After 16 Premier League games, you guys win the Europa League. After 16 Premier League games this season, you're also going to be in the Europa League.
It's okay.
So you're not getting worse?
No. I don't think we're getting worse. I think where we expect to be, I think it's because I was expecting us to be like maybe 4 or 5 points clear at the top by now. I think because of that,
top in Manchester in the league.
No, top in the league. Come on, we tuko kazi. No, honestly speaking, if I say top of Manchester, I mean top of the league because there's only 2 teams that won trophies last season. All the trophies.
What caused these expectations?
It's very simple. Sawa, we finished third. We considered less goals than Arsenal, while having Weghorst in our team. So we won Carabao. No one else won any trophy in England apart from Man City and us, right? So by default, we signed Højlund, we get Amrabat, Regular was like a last. Let me finish. No, mnongea sana. Shut the fuck up,
Kidogo. You're not making sense.
No. I'm making sense.
You're not.
You're asking me where the expectations are for me to say that by now I was expecting us to be like maybe 10, 15 points clear, right?
When is the last time you are like 2 points clear of the top table?
That's the thing. I want it to be now. But it's not now. But that's why I'm slightly disappointed. But if I'm trying to compare last season and this season, I think there is a lot of similarities. Sawa, Statistical 7-0.
Fair.
Sawa. Shit. But listen, I've conceded less goals. Sawa. I have kept more clean sheets than last season at this point. I have the most. Listen, my keeper has the most clean sheets, or rather, our team has the most clean sheets. Sawa.
That's not a clean sheet weekend.
So now the point is,
at you what?
I'm just a clean sheet this season.
Yeah, but wapi. Chill. We have one fewer than you guys.
It doesn't matter. So what are you saying? It's always about to have one fewer. It's always about you having fewer clean sheets than me.
Nah, it's you always says we are only 5
points. I'm talking about clean sheets.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about points.
That's a statement.
Really, points meaning clean sheets. Even last season, I have more.
Okay, let me ask you this: why is your attack shit? Because last season you had Ronaldo, you had Weghorst. By the way, who your manager played. You guys say he's a bad striker, but I don't blame the guy. He's 6'7", and you guys put him in attacking midfield. You guys put him in the 10 role.
We finished third and with a trophy.
And that's fine.
Whatever we did that was crazy last season was perfect.
You can't blame his lack of goals on him when he was being played out of position.
No, I'm not blaming him.
Last season, you had Ronaldo and you had Weghorst, and now you've chucked them and Sancho, and you've chucked all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. And that guy from Dortmund. And the guy from Dortmund.
No, we're not shit.
No, there's a guy from Germany, from Leipzig, Manani. There's a guy they had from Germany on loan. From the Bundesliga.
That's a midfielder though.
Sabitzer.
Yes.
That's a midfielder though. So why are you guys still shit in attack?
No. Listen.
No. How are you saying no? It's a question. It's not a yes or no.
I'm trying to answer.
You can't say no.
Okay.
Talk to us.
Can I answer?
Of course you can.
Talk to us. They will talk on Twitter.
Of course you can. I'm just trying to make sure you understand how to approach this question. No, I do.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure you understand.
Okay, ask me the question. Ask me the question and then shut up.
Why are you guys this shit in attack again this season?
They're shit everywhere, but they're not just attack.
Yeah, it's true, but I want to specifically attack the attacking point.
Even the stadium is leaking.
Something they're not doing.
They're selling raw chicken.
All right, chill.
Am I supposed to answer now?
Go on.
Then you shut up.
Floor is yours.
Floor is mine.
Saddam.
Our attacking one, we have guys who are getting accused of domestic violence. Number 2, we have guys who are playing FIFA up until 3 a.m.
He's not playing, so you can't call him.
You can play FIFA that's still, Jota
I said shut up.
Jota's actually in the competition of FIFA. So Jota scores and still scores on TV.
Don't make this about Liverpool, Eric.
No, I'm just telling him playing FIFA is not an issue.
All right, that's the second point.
Playing FIFA is an issue if you're sleeping at 3 a.m.
Yeah, it's true.
Jota is a disciplined boy and Alasambili.
So it's a manager to discipline your players.
No, that's what we did. Relax.
So he doesn't play anymore, so you can't really say.
Relax. But that's the reason why.
50,000 per week.
Listen, that's the reason why. Right, you asked me why. You asked me why we're struggling up front, right? We have a young striker who we are banking who's going to be the next. Not Haaland, but he's like a Haaland and Ronaldo.
So you're saying Højlund is young?
He's a kid.
What is Haaland?
Haaland is 2 years older than him.
Yes.
Only 2?
Yes, I'm 2 years older than Zoom. Now Zoom respects me a lot.
I wouldn't say that much.
Like then that would be indiscipline.
That would be indiscipline.
Yeah.
Suspend him.
So number 3.
I'm attacking you.
One by one, Saddam. We need to
I
get
have
your
given-
opinions.
Hata Nunes anafunga bana.
You're a coveted host on this space.
But you're speaking over me.
No,
Hata
we're
says
not.
yongea.
We're just attacking 1 point at a time.
Yeah.
So number 3.
We have to discuss the points.
Number
Continue.
3, a young striker.
We have a young striker. So,
Do you think
Rush.
you overpaid for him?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
10
Perfect.
games, 0 goals, 0
Rashford.
assists.
Rashford on the other
Havertz has
hand.
2 goals.
Rashford is
So
going
this is
through.
number 4, Rashford. This is
Number four.
I want to hear
We're
that
just
one.
going numbers.
Rashford, I want to hear about Rashford.
Number 4. Rashford is going through a breakup.
He's
What?
going through a breakup.
He was not married.
No, it doesn't. You don't have to be married to be broken. You got to be heartbroken.
What is
It's
that
a
kid?
breakup. See divorce now. Eh?
Zoom.
One is a kid for him to get broken. He's 27.
Bro, listen, those things hurt.
He's not like 21 years.
Well, can I ask, when was the last time you got heartbroken?
Like when I was like 18, I'm 19, 20.
Juzi, no,
In
juzi.
uni.
Juzi uno ulimwacha ama alikuacha?
Nani?
Juzi.
Juzi?
Yeah.
Juzi mimi niliachana.
So now you don't understand the feeling.
No, I understand.
He was left.
Like wewe uliachwa ama uliachana?
Niliwacho.
You how did you feel?
That's bad.
Skia.
You felt pathetic.
Yeah, but
Jinga
I
tu-
came
Wait,
here-
Wait, relax. You need to have your feelings. Hapa hivi we don't.
Yeah, but you see.
Hapa men can have
but
feelings.
you see,
Rashford-
like you
No,
see, if
Stemaliza,
I'm being
no,
paid 350k a week, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah.
No,
man.
but
You guys pay this guy 350k a week.
do you
for
think
that?
if you had more money you'd be less sad?
Yes.
Of course.
obviously.
Everyone would be less sad. Come on.
I'd give you 100k a week just to make sure you're
And me 50.
somehow or him also 50.
Well, to us United people, money doesn't make us happy. So if you're heartbroken, you're actually truly heartbroken.
Because
And if you listen, if you
know
end
why? You know why? Because even with money, they still have players like McTominay. in the squad.
sijamaliza kuongea mnataka so
It's
let me
true. Number
niko
five,
point number
five,
17.
Number 5.
Huh?
Number 5. You can't count.
Number
Really
5.
can't
Wait,
These are
number
points that I'm making this about tunafunga Anfield.
Number 5.
Number 5. The whole ownership problem.
But
I
now
feel
you're
like
Ineos.
no wait, it's not confirmed
You're
yet.
not the first club to be put on sale.
No, the thing is
Chelsea are winning the games when they're being sold last season.
what
I'm pretty sure they have a Champions League win for every time they were sold.
let me no actually Chelsea is a perfect example.
Is that so?
Chelsea, when they were going through transition of ownership, they were almost relegated.
No, they were far.
But they were all walikuwa huko.
So
We
you
were
guys
doing
are doing okay.
we were doing the math,
Yeah, it's true.
ifs and buts.
That's true.
So now the thing is that's the
Newcastle?
reality.
Newcastle being sold, they were winning
No,
games.
they were shit.
No, they were winning.
They were winning games.
Before they were shit. They wakanunuliwa, they spend money like you there's a transition. Na sisi bado pesa jaingia kwa account.
But the players are being paid
Wait,
every week.
sijamaliza pesa ya ownership because there's so many things we need to
How
change.
does that affect the players?
We need to upgrade the frying machines, the ovens, all those things like
Hata pesa flights amuko
pesa za chakula, like we need better food. We need like
Transport as well. I hear you guys took the bus.
no, but see that's
Newcastle.
weather. We cannot control that. If the weather is bad, na ndege
Weren't you
haizi.
guys late to the plane or something?
It's not about being late. It's poor weather.
Okay.
That's why we had to use the bus. The bus is 3 hours. The flight is 20 minutes.
the bus
Big
all
paid
the time.
350,000
The flight
per
is
week.
20 minutes. The bus is 3 hours. So how late were we if we left 3 hours before?
Tembea hata hadi Mombasa. Hiyo ni pesa ya kutosha.
So what you're saying is the less time they spend with Ten Hag, the better. Because the more they spend time with him, the worse.
Kwanza ile
I get
game
it.
hakucheza,
I
ile
get
game
it now.
hakuko
I
kwa
get it
So,
now.
ile game hakuko kwa
I
line
get it
walishinda.
Huh?
Ile game hakuko kwa
Wait,
line
wait,
walishinda.
Yeah.
We're getting distracted. Let's go to Liverpool versus combined 11 of the game that is coming up.
Oh, so that's it. That's the
Hujamaliza
reasons.
points zako?
Nimemaliza.
Can I say
After discuss your points?
outrightly now, Ten Hag will be sacked this season.
Bet?
Eric, would you agree?
Bet if it doesn't.
No, I'm not betting.
No, I
Okay.
think he
Just-
should
it's a
have been sacked
prediction.
by now.
I think he should have been.
He spent so
but
much money
he
from
will
last
be sacked
season
this
and now
season.
this season.
So you want him to be sacked despite having more points than last season?
That
Like, how does that
period-
work?
Eric, that
Actually,
period.
How does that
for
work?
point.
That period. By the way, the only person that should ever use those stats to defend Ten Hag is his lawyer to make sure he gets a better payout when he actually does get sacked, which means he gets a better package. But I think that this period where they play Bayern Munich at home and then they play Liverpool, I think that's when now
We're
the
winning both.
pressure. That's when the pressure really turns.
Ideally-
Both games we were winning, and I've said it here first. We will be the first club this season to chapa Liverpool at home. Sorry, away at their home. That is Anfield, and tunaongea hapa mimi na Eric.
When's the last
We
time-
will be there. We will be there.
We're always there.
Don't we have a slap
I-
bet?
Yeah, we do.
What was the slap bet?
Don't worry, I'll remind you on that day.
Yeah,
That week.
Good. Brivo, don't forget that.
Okay, let's go to the combined 11.
Higher. United Chelsea.
Keeper, where the fuck keeper that plays for Chelsea?
Sanchez.
I don't know.
Wow, you're losing even in the combined 11.
No.
from the
I'm being realistic here. I fucking hate Onana.
Yo, I was talking to my friend from Cameroon, who's telling me Onana is still considering staying during the AFCON time still at Man United.
Yeah, I'll make
so
sure.
sorry,
We'll go there. We'll protest.
Huh?
We'll protest.
Mandaman.
You and Raila.
No, we will protest. No, we are Kubali. Go represent your country.
Yeah, you have to. You should be proud.
Yeah.
Well, the coach can understand. He's working for his confidence, you know.
No. I end up practicing other black people.
Well, now let's move to the right back.
I'm picking Dalot over Reece James because Reece James has had a
is gonna be
stinkover
available.
season.
I don't even know.
No,
who's
he will.
the right
He will.
back for
He will be
Chelsea.
available.
Regardless, I would pick
I'm
Dalot.
choosing Reece James.
I'll pick Dalot.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
This James comes and plays like 2 games, then disappears
And then gets a
again.
red card for like 3
Hey,
games. Like,
I might get
come
injured.
on.
All right. So we have Hugo Sanchez or Robert Sanchez, whatever his name,
Huh?
and Robert
Sanchez
Robert-
and
Robert
Dalot right
Sanchez
back.
and Dalot right back.
Centre back,
pairing.
I'm putting John Evans and Thiago Silva.
That's disgusting.
There's no better option.
Why not Varane?
No,
Fuck
I'm
Varane.
I'm going Levi Colwill, and
He doesn't even start for Chelsea.
he
He
does.
started 1
He
game.
didn't start Jana.
He played. He
Before
scored a goal.
Jana.
He scored a goal.
Before Jana.
He started many games.
No, actually,
Nah,
I
that's
think
not true.
no.
He has.
No,
He's
no,
played
no.
left back.
Nah, that's not
So
true.
no,
It's true.
We're choosing a centre back.
So what?
No, you cannot give me a left back as a centre back.
This is the hardest combined 11 ever because people don't even play games.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Levi Colwill has played many games.
he's
played
hyped.
over
I don't think
7
he
games.
hasn't.
I know that for
Listen,
sure.
so
He's played
far,
over 7 games.
how many games has he won in those 7 games?
That's a Chelsea issue. That's
No,
not
but
him.
how many assists does he have?
He
I
played-
know how many
he
Johnny
played-
Evans
He
has.
has 1 assist and 2 goals.
He played against Brighton on Sunday, and then he had played against Newcastle, the one they lost 4-1, and then his other game had come at the beginning of the month, which
Yeah.
they won 4-1 against
Yeah.
Tottenham.
He's
We
played
all
many
know.
games.
No, wait first. And then he
That's 4 already.
played in the EFL Cup. Then he played in the Premier League against Brentford in October, and Arsenal
6.
in October also. And
Julian
then
Delea.
he was on the bench
You guys
for
don't watch
England,
ball, man.
Italy. Also played against Burnley,
7. I told you guys it's over 7.
Fulham.
Okay, just
8.
count the number of games he's missed.
Seems like he's been playing games.
What, you guys don't watch Chelsea?
Why would you watch Chelsea? man?
Wow, okay, then what
You guys are being
Chelsea?
exposed right now in 4K, bro. Shit
No,
about
but-
Chelsea.
Did I
Levi
must wait
Colwill,
for Chelsea?
I'm choosing
No,
Levi
you'll
Colwill
choose. Okay,
over
Eric, who
Johnny
are you choosing?
Evans. I don't care.
Sorry?
Johnny Evans.
Johnny
and
Evans?
Well, I mean, like
No
Levi
way.
Colwill. We wanted him in the summer.
Levi
So,
Colwill, and there's no way I'm
Well,
choosing
but
a
I'm
United centre
choosing
back.
Levi Colwill of Brighton.
Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva. I don't care how old
Thiago
Thiago
Silva, no, I'll
is.
pick Levi Colwill and Evans. Thiago Silva
Yeah,
is dusted.
I'll say Evans and Thiago
Levi
Silva. Come
Colwill.
on.
Bullshit, man. That's fucking bullshit.
Left back.
Your left backs are playing centre backs.
There's no way. I'm choosing Luke Shaw over
Who
Cucurella
is
any
Chelsea's
day.
left back?
Luke Cucurella.
Sometimes it's this guy.
Okay.
It's Cucurella most of the time.
No, a lot of the times it's Levi Colwill.
There's
But
no,
I'm
I'm choosing-
going on individual performances. I'm not going on position.
There's no me. I'm
Levi
picking
Colwill
Cucurella.
again.
No, like who do I think is better, Luke Shaw or Cucurella? Luke Shaw.
Well, look, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's easy though.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
Fair enough.
number-
So you have one player now in the lineup.
No, we have Evans. Me and we've
Okay,
chosen
solid
Evans.
too. In midfield.
Midfield,
Dalot.
I'm choosing Kobe Mainu
Don't have Dalot.
over Enzo.
Eh?
Huh?
Kobe Mainu over Enzo.
Yuko peke yako bwana.
No, it's Caicedo, CDM.
Yeah,
Caicedo versus Casemiro.
Mainu over. No, Casemiro hasn't been
Mine
playing
over
this season.
Caicedo.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Caicedo hasn't been good, but he's not Kobe Mino bad to be compared.
Kobe Mainu is not
Kobe
bad.
Mainu tunamkombea na Bucket wetu.
Yeah,
Nah,
doesn't even
you're
play that
reaching.
much. I'm not choosing.
It's
There's
Caicedo.
no way
I
I'm
mean,
allowing
that's
Kobe Mino.
obvious
It's
for this
Caicedo.
one. Yeah.
Now the 2 midfielders around him,
Bruno and Enzo.
Bruno and Enzo. Maybe Conor Gallagher has a shout. He's been
No,
really,
no,
he's
no.
been better than
What?
Bruno.
Nah,
Okay, nah.
you're reaching now.
No, I'm not. Honestly, the responsibility of playing captain or vice captain has really leveled him up. And
Go-
I think he's a better vice captain than Bruno is a better than Bruno
Bruno
as a
anaangusha
captain.
na Rashford bana.
Huh?
Anaangusha na kina Rashford na kina Anthony.
I'm picking. Actually, I'm picking Gallagher and Bruno.
I'm going Gallagher.
I think-
Enzo.
I think Gallagher would do better than Enzo with Bruno up front.
Hapana.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything.
I think Enzo makes the team. The issue now is the other player now.
So you're
And
putting
I'd go
Caicedo.
Gallagher.
Bro, Caicedo and Enzo combination is actually disgusting
I'm going with
because
Chelsea
that's fuck
Nah, me I'll
all.
pick Bruno Fernandes.
You know why? You know why I'll say Chelsea midfield? Because that Chelsea midfield didn't lose 3-0 to Man City. They didn't lose to Liverpool.
That Chelsea
They didn't
midfield.
lose
That Chelsea
to
midfield.
Arsenal. And that's a more functional team than Man United.
That Chelsea midfield has been 10th the whole season.
That's fine.
10th and 11th.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution.
They didn't lose 3-0.
So Bruno.
20 up front.
They didn't lose 2-0, 4-0 to Brentford.
I'm picking Højlund number 9.
Nicholas Jackson has a hat trick, and he has 5 Premier League goals.
Bro, this is the worst combined 11 ever.
Think about it. Eric, would you choose Højlund over Edin Ketia?
Yes.
Of course, no, I'll pick Gettia.
Yeah.
Huh?
And
I
for
mean,
that same reason,
I've never seen Højlund score in the league. I have never.
No, come on. Can we be realistic?
This is the
Champions
Premier
League
League.
top scorer.
I don't care.
Top scorer, how
He's
many
not the
goals?
Champions League
He's
top
a
scorer
goal.
anymore.
He is.
Jesus is.
No, he's not.
Jesus is up there.
No, they were tied.
No, they're not tied.
Can we
anymore.
confirm? Why are you guys arguing about facts?
Exactly. Don't argue.
Confirm.
Facts. Confirm.
They're tied.
Let's have a look. I'll be looking right here, bro.
Almost 6-0. Shit.
Nimulishinda ngapi? Saddam over the
Would you
line.
like me to continue?
Yeah, yes.
Genius.
Haaland signed the top scorer. Lakini wako na Højlund.
Jesus na Højlund ngapi? Can't believe we're doing this.
So, Højlund 5, Haaland 5, Morata 5.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Jesus akona 4.
Jesus on 4.
Shut the fuck up.
Morata akona the same goals now.
So
No,
are we doing?
no.
So wait, are we doing a Man United Chelsea combined
but-
11 for Premier League?
No,
or
but we're
Champions
looking
League?
at ability wise. I was in NBA on a job ball only Champions League. If
Now, what's the
anything,
name of your ball only
That's
Premier League?
literally what
Exactly.
you're saying.
Listen to what you said.
That's what you're
by the way.
saying, bro. So how do you know ball only Champions League? Bro?
Champions League is harder.
Brexit. I'm a Brexit in my effect.
Champions League ni
The
ngumu.
issue is kuna ile hat-trick ya Nicholas Jackson yenyewe pia ulisema this is
Yes.
the worst
Hawezi.
hat-trick of all time.
Yes, but Nicholas Jackson also has another goal against City.
This is not the striker between those two teams.
We could put Rashford.
No, fuck that.
I don't think
So I'm gonna go Nicholas Jackson simply because he actually has goals in the league.
yeah.
Left
he has
wing,
something to
5
show.
goals. If Man United had 5 goals of Jackson right now, they would have won at least
They would be
4.
fifth.
They would have drawn. They would have won. Yeah, they would be 5th actually. That's true. That's true.
Left wing, I'm waiting for Garnacho. Pushkash award winner.
No
Yeah,
way.
Mesha, easy.
Sterling Palmer, please.
No.
Sterling Palmer.
Bro,
There's
no,
no
we
way I'm
don't
not
disagree that.
No, huyu jamaa ako bias,
listen, we
usimsikize.
don't-
Wacha
I'm not
ujinga.
listening to him.
Yeah.
We don't disagree that Garnacho scored a wonder goal, a good goal.
No,
But-
that's not good goal. That's a beautiful goal.
That, yeah, that's
The
Huh?
best goal of the season.
Wonder
Best
goal.
Best goal of the
But
We'll
season.
we
never-
look at the-
you-
but we look at the performance across the season.
Yes.
Not just one game.
What did he do against his rival Anthony Gordon?
How you guys putting more players on more team ambayo go 11? Nyinyi mko biased. Wacha ujinga.
That's good ski.
I'm sorry.
Wacha ujinga.
But
Wewe shut up wewe.
what did he do? What did he do against Newcastle?
He tried to score.
He tried.
Alikatwa. Unaona picha yake?
It ain't much, but it's honest work. Huh?
Kuna
So-
picha amekatwa hapo.
Yeah.
Unaongea mambo
I'm
kukatwa
sorry.
wewe.
No,
But
it's,
for
it's
me,
just
Well,
one that's a basic-
no,
When you're gonna
Eric,
trend-
let's be honest. The guys who've had the best seasons out of the wingers in the Chelsea United team are Sterling and Palmer.
Palmer on the right. Definitely
And Sterling.
Garnacho on the left.
Sterling
Wewe
on the
unachagua nani? Tuko realistic.
How many goals does Sterling
Wewe
have compared to
utaamua,
Garnacho?
sikiza.
Since you like stats.
No.
There's a stat I saw somewhere that United forwards have scored only 1 goal in the league.
Yeah.
Until last weekend, I think, when
Yeah.
Rashford was given the pitch penalty.
Exactly.
I'm
Eric,
not going to pick a forwards who have scored only 1 goal in the league
I test.
until last
I
weekend.
test Garnacho
I'm
or
sorry,
Sterling.
No way.
Raheem
bro.
Sterling, of
This
course.
one, I am dying on this hill.
Skevil
bro.
ameniuliza.
It's Sterling. At what?
Ameniuliza I test Garnacho Sterling. Of course Sterling. That's
Of
so
course
easy.
Sterling, yeah.
Kwa sababu unaangalia ngara zake.
Wait, you're the one who like poses like that.
He also scores. Yeah, by the way, you do drop it down low, right there, actually.
Drop it down.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let us know what your combined 11s are in the comment section below, and turn on your post notifications because we have a lot of stuff to talk about over the next few weeks. It's going to be a very, very busy Christmas period, so stay tuned.